news, my people. I don't really know the system we are operating in our country. The rate of insecurity is alarming. On a daily basis, we see what is going on in our country, and it is such a bad sight to behold. In fact, it is an eyesore. Everyday kidnapping, everyday killings going on in our country, and it continues. There's no ending part. There's no stopping for these crises going on. Now, for Peter Obi to come out and say Buhari is the only person who has not been kidnapped, we really have to look into his statements, because yes, it seems that it is only the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that has not been kidnapped, and the demand for ransom on his head. So many other persons have been kidnapped. In fact, nobody is safe in our country. We see on a daily basis top politicians, even senators, even local government chairmen, even traditional rulers, and we hear cases of kidnapping, and they are demanding huge sum of money for ransom. Not to talk of the ordinary citizens. The ordinary citizens, they are being kidnapped on a daily basis. And now Peter Obi is coming out to say that Buhari is the only person who has not been kidnapped in our country, Nigeria. Let's quickly hit the news to get full details. But if you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe, and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. The Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has said that the state of security in Nigeria is so bad that it is only President Muhammad Buhari that has not been kidnapped. According to him, dignitaries, including senators, have been kidnapped. He said this during a town hall meeting on Channels Television on Sunday, noting that no one was safe. Senators have been kidnapped. It is only left for the president to be kidnapped, so nobody is safe. He said on how he will tackle insecurity. For our men and women in the security, we will ensure that they are motivated and supported and properly insured, and make sure that they are confident. Their families are protected in case something happens to them. All procurements in the military and other sectors must be transparent. It must be measurable and visible. The days of doing things hidden are gone. We need to involve every community in Nigeria in security, where each community secures their community and shares information with other communities. We have to be alive for the Constitution to be amended, not wait for all of us to be dead before doing something. I will use my powers as the President and Commander-in-Chief to secure Nigeria as quickly as possible. This is coming from Peter Obi. I don't really know, because it seems that it's only the president that has not been kidnapped. Now, we look at the Kaduna train attack and the one that has happened recently, the Edo State train attack. And then we ask ourselves, how come these attackers are, having these effrontery and the courage to go along, going to train stations, kidnapping people? As in, how come they are having such courage, and what is giving them that boldness and such? And then we look back at the Kaduna train attack. We saw what happened, and then was anything done about it? No, nothing was done about it. And then we look at the people that are perpetrating these evils. We look at how they are being brought up. We see that most of them, are having this mindset that, yes, this is the only business that, they have, since there's no job in the country and all. They go into kidnapping as a one-time, big paying job that gives them a lot of money. And then when you see how they go around kidnapping people and they are not being stopped in any way, they even get more courage to continue because they know that no one is going to stop them. They know that, in fact, nothing is going to happen to them. So they just go on, and it continues. They get money, from these innocent citizens. They get ransom, and they use those ransom to buy more ammunitions for themselves and carry on their evil plans. Even it is now spreading. This is not only happening in the north, it is now coming to the south, and we are asking ourselves, like, why is all these things happening? And then we look back at the issue of the repentant Boko Haram, where you see on the news that they say, okay, the repentant Boko Haram are being given rehabilitation centers and all and all. I really don't, understand why they are doing such, because these people we call Boko Haram, these are militants, these attackers, they always have this mindset that this is what they are trained up to do. In fact, right from small, we see that they are being given guns and ammunitions to carry on evil acts and all. So violence is all they know. And I'm looking at, okay, the government are saying they are giving them rehabilitation centers and all. I don't really understand. These people are born into, these fightings and all and all. And then you see them going on attacking people. Now, they have gone to attack the Edo State, the train station in Edo State. And you guys are wondering, what will make them to, or, how come they mustered the courage to go on and perpetrate this act? It is because they have, these acts have happened before. When we look at the Kaduna train attack, and you see that nothing has been done about it. So they say, okay, since nothing has been done about it, or since the security agencies are not trying and putting much effort to curb these issues, then we should go ahead and spread to other states. And then you see this keeps on spreading and spreading and spreading. We really need to start looking at preventive measures on how to tackle these issues. Our government needs to start looking at, preventive measures on how to tackle insecurity in our country. Now, going back to what Peter Obi said, I think his statement is we have to look at it. We really have to look at it because he's actually correct. It seems that it is only the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that has not been kidnapped. I'm dropping here, guys. Can you...